what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm opening the Transformers Generation Selects War for Cybertron. This is the Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and Ratchet. Sorry for the blurry camera. But this was sent by Trans Aaron 38, and I need to send a huge thanks to him. Please check out the links down in the description below for his channel, because this is awesome for him to do. I could not get my hands on it, and so I definitely appreciate it. Anyways, this is the Transformers War for Cybertron packaging. This is not a review, this is just an opening, but we are going to take a look at the figures. I've already taken a look at what they look like, but I have not had a full grasp on them. Let's go ahead and pull them out of their plastic packaging. Oh, they look really good. I have not received anything Shattered Glass related in Transformers as of yet, until now. All I've had is the Cliff Jumper, if you want to technically count that, but that's just Cliff Jumper. Still, though, this is pretty cool, and this is also the first time I've had the Earthrise Optimus Prime mold. So we're going to actually open up the Ratchet, because I think he's going to be a little less exciting. Not saying he's bad, just a little less exciting compared to, you know, the leader of the Autobots. And also one of the big key components of Shattered Glass. Come on, can we pull him out? There we are. There's the Ratchet. It looks pretty decent. You know, I got the Siege mold, so I didn't really need to go after the Earth mode version of Ratchet, but he still looks pretty good. Oh, they put a rubber band around the head. That's going to be a little tricky to get at, it seems, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it. And yeah, I kind of like the cyan color going against it. I just think it's very bright and vibrant, but he's got such dark colors as well, with the dark gray and the purple. I mean, yes, most of him is white, but the dark gray really just puts him against the original Ratchet. And I really do like that, especially with the purple. I really do enjoy that. So he does have a couple of accessories. He's got his pretty much entire top of the car, because I couldn't figure anything out for that. I'm a little worried about popping that out. Let's see. Maybe I can do that. And then maybe we can... Ah, there we go. So now I got that out. It's pretty much... Oh, God. It's a big chunk of plastic. That's a massive chunk of plastic. Let's see. We got the sirens at the top here, and then we've got his basic weapon at the top here. And I will just suit up Ratchet. Alright, to start off, you're going to take the sirens and just plug them on the top here, and you can just leave them like so. And then his gun, well, just basically goes on the figure, like so. I'm going to try and get that rubber band off if I can. I don't like cutting rubber bands, but it's really hard for me to get at. Maybe I could just use the scissors and try and get some leverage out of it, or it will just cut. Either way, not really concerned about it. There we go. Didn't even have to cut it. Let's see. Trying to get it over the wheel. Haha! That's a rubber band. You are free and safe, my rubber bandy friend. But yeah, you could plug that on the shoulder, even though the guns aren't really straight. And yes, he's definitely heavy with that. And by straight, I meant forward. You can leave it like that, but that looks goofy. Or you could plug it onto the back, which is something that I'm probably going to just leave on. And there's also a couple of tabs that kind of keeps it straight. Not incredibly straight, but it's okay. And yeah, I love the purple Autobot symbol right there. That's very cool. Yeah, he's a nice looking figure. But of course, we're not done. We need to get out the Optimus Prime. I'm going to try and attempt to take out the weapon for him, even though that seems really difficult to do. There we go. Got that out. Now we can focus on the Optimus Prime. This is the first time, I don't know if I said this, I've got the Earthrise Optimus Prime mold. So this is going to be interesting. There we go. And there he is. Come on. You got one smokestack in there. There we go. And of course, I had to start off with the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Not that I'm complaining. In fact, I'm nowhere near complaining, because that is a nice deco. I love the purple against that navy blue, and then the green accents. I mean, this is just iconic to Shattered Glass. I don't think you can do an Optimus Prime not in these colors. I've noticed that little tab thing does not want to stay in. Oh, there we go. Okay, got it in. But it is a gorgeous figure for the most part. I mean, he's got the butt wheels going on here, but I didn't really expect a figure to be perfect. I do think he looks very nice, and he's got opening hands this time. But you could still add the gun. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm going to zoom in just a tad here, just to get a better look. He's so dark that even on my camera, everything's going dark. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, you can add the weapon to the back if you want for storage purposes. I think that's a nice touch. And then you can open up the chest somehow. I believe you can. There we go. And there's a little matrix inside there. It's going to be a little tricky to get at, but you can somehow pop that out. It's not coming out. There we go. And close that back up. And now he can hold onto his matrix. I'm not going to do the till all or one thing. But yeah, he can hold it. I thought that was a nice touch. It's also in the transparent neon color, so it lets a lot of light in. Probably a little too much, but I kind of like that effect at the same time. I get what they're going for. So, yeah. And apparently if you got the Rodimus Prime, you get the blast effect that goes around it. So, yeah. That's a very cool looking Optimus Prime. And then of course we gotta take a look at the alt modes. I am going to try and open up the instructions, although these seem pretty wide and big, so I might not completely rely on it, but I am familiar with the Ratchet, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's mostly the Optimus Prime that's new to me. Even though I do have the Siege mold, it is a different version of Optimus Prime. Just going to give him his gun for right now. Let's go ahead and focus on the Ratchet itself. So I'm going to take off the, this thing. Open these up. Then open these up somehow. They're supposed to open up. Ah, those are tight. I don't like how tight that is. But, okay, now that everything's opened up, we could also take off the gun, and apparently the gun is supposed to store somewhere in here. Oh, and this is supposed to collapse in there. The gun can store, I think, right here, or no, right here. Yes, because there's a tab right in the front there, so you could store the gun underneath. You could even just leave everything off to the side like this. And by the way, anyone who says, "Oh, it's just a reference to the G1 thing," really? Yeah? You sure about that? Okay. Anyways, transformation. So again, it's very similar to other Ratchets. This will open up. Apparently not all the way, just about there. Seriously? It will not. Oh, okay. No, it will. The head folds in. Arms come up. I'm surprised they didn't keep the original Ratchet arms, but I guess I shouldn't be because it's got the, this thing, so it doesn't need the sirens. This opens up, and then this comes up and around. It's a little trickier to do. I don't know why it's a little trickier to do. It's kind of clashing into the waist. Come on. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh! I think I need to fold up the arms first. No? Yes. Okay. It's still kind of weird. In fact, this thing was popping off of the front, but whatever. I got it around, so haha. The panels fold around. These open up. And let's see. This is where it gets a little tricky and unfamiliar. Let's see. This is supposed to collapse into there. I almost combined the words clip and collapse. There we go. Let's tab in the back. Yes! We did it! Tab in the side here. Goes in. Fold these around. Tab those to the side. The tab seemed a lot better than the previous one. Yeah, a lot better, because sometimes those tabs would push out on the side, so kudos to that. And then that folds up, and then all this will collapse onto the top somehow, hopefully, I imagine, like so. Come on. Oh, this is supposed to fold down at the same time, I guess. There we go. This window's not collapsing. Why is it not? It's right there. I don't know why it's not. Okay. It's kind of weird because this side's fine. Ah, I don't like this thing. I don't like the hood. I like the overall Ratchet, I just don't like this hood thing. But we're just gonna leave it like that, even though that's kind of weird. I don't know what to do about that. It's just not folding down. I don't know if something's messed up. There's kind of like this tab right here that's pushing this out of the way. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do about that. This side seems fine. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see. No, that tab, I think, no, it's molded for it. So it's kind of weird that it's not, I think it's just not going into the side. Yeah, I'm not going to force it because it's clear plastic and that would suck. But, yeah, there's the Ratchet. I do kind of like the van mode. I mean, yes, you have the feet sticking out of the back and they're cyan. I kind of don't mind that cyan because it's just a big, broad color that's just weird. But the overall alt mode is, for the most part, actually kind of decent. And this top part, yes, it helps. Even though it kind of sucks, it helps. So, yeah, I definitely do like this. Now we get to the confusing part. Okay, so there are a couple of steps to this Optimus Prime that I am aware of, I think. But I am actually going to pull out the instructions for this. I was going to try not to, but, it's just easier for everyone if I do. Ah, God, there's wide instructions. I can't really do this like that. Let's see. I'm just going to put Optimus Prime on top of it, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to fold up the gun for right now. I'm not going to attach it. Let's see. So what do? We bring out the arms to the side, like so. And then we do something else. Something goes on with the hip. Trying to figure out what that is. Oh, no, it's the arm. It looked like it was the hip. Okay, we fold in the hands. It's really hard to open. It's not really hard to open, it's just kept collapsing onto me. Oh, and his hand opened up, that would have been a nightmare. And then collapse that in. I feel like the Optimus Primal has the opening hands just for this. You know, just so that it can hold the Matrix. Okay, one leg goes that, and then that. I'm kind of confused by what they're talking about. It shows that the leg goes back, and then it collapses to the side. Okay. That's kind of a confusing part of the transformation. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Okay, flip around to the back, and then open these up like so. And then these will fold. Oh, alright. Removed from the clip. In fact, it's not even staying onto the clip. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, okay, now the hinge is working. Okay, so, now that that's flipped down, we take Optimus Prime for a little ride, and there's the Scout Class Cyberverse alt modes. Sorry if my camera keeps going blurry, the focus was in a different placement for some reason. Alright, so, fold these up, like that, and then we take the waist and we completely rotate around, because we can do that now. Okay, what's next? We fold out these sides like that. That I do remember. And then the arms do the traditional Optimus Prime thing and fold to the back. We fold the elbows up. And then we bring them down like so. And we collapse them onto the side like that. And there's a little tab that those will line up with. So that's not bad. Ooh, I'm already seeing forming, and already it's pretty decent. Let's see. Okay, so this back is supposed to pop out. Kind of wish we did that earlier. There we go. That was tight. And then, let's see. The head is supposed to fold back, but it won't do that because it's got stuff in the way, so... Am I missing something here? Should there be more done? Oh, okay. That explains it. I skipped a whole section on these instructions. Okay, so now that the arms are like this, we go ahead and bring up the torso, and that will fold up like so. And then, those opened up again. Let's see. We flip out this, then flip out this, even though the instructions were kind of confusing with that. Oh, that's a huge snap. Let's see. So these will open up. These are the panels that form the side of the truck. And we open these up as well. Those will just open up to the side like that. And then, let's see, what else do? We collapse the entire thing, and that will fold down and back around and clip onto the front like so. And now he looks beefy. What the hell's going on here? Okay, now with that, we fold in the arms. Now everything's starting to make sense. Pretty sure someone was like, "You're doing it wrong." But I did it right. Let's see. Fold those up, fold those in, and then take these little side canisters, and these will fold out. And there we have Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and I gotta say, it does feel like a very tiny truck mode, or at least smaller than I thought it was going to be. You could take the gun and plug that onto the back like so, but it is a very nice looking Optimus Prime truck mode. I gotta say, I really do like it. The purple and the green and that navy blue really pops. I can tell you this, I definitely want the Earthrise one. Man, does the Ratchet look big by comparison. I mean, the van should not be that size compared to a semi-truck, but it's Transformers, you know, the scale is always going to be off. Also, I wanted to mention that I did get the window in, so that's good. But these two look amazing together, and I'm hoping that they do more with this line because I think it's awesome. I know that there's rumors, but I can't say for sure that they're going to do more because it is a rumor. But, I mean, oh god, I can't stop looking at this Optimus Prime truck form. That is an incredible looking Optimus Prime, even if it's in the shattered glass repaint colors. Can I open up the chest? Yes, I can open up the chest, and still you can see the matrix of leadership inside. That's a pretty nice touch. I am super impressed by these two. I love them. So with that out of the way, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and check out Trains Aaron 38. I will see you.